Hey, welcome to episode 102. Still working on the herb lore grind. Need to get 4 more levels. Gonna go ahead and get some XP via stamina potions, but I need to boost 4 levels to 77 to make stamina potions, and to do that I need to go to Hosidius, steal from the fruit stall until I get Golanova fruits. Anyway, it's kind of a pain in the ass to steal them. It's only a 2% steal chance, so we might be there for a little bit. And I don't think that I'm allowed to use the thieving kit for it, but I guess I'll bring it anyway just in case. If I recall correctly, this place is fairly close to the bank there, so... And we're going to make some stamina potions. Then once I finish making all the stamina potions I can make from my Marks of Grace, we will go do the Mage training arena in between farming runs. We need to do the Mage training arena for reasons. I want to get the Lumbridge Diary, and we have to do like 3 or 4 hours to get Bones to Peaches to do that diary, which is going to suck tremendously, but you know, what are you going to do? Alright, I'll pop in if anything interesting happens here while I'm robbing this place. Alright, I have 10 of these fruit tops. It's enough for 10 pies. It should be more than enough to make all these stamina potions. It's time for me to do another farming run, so I'm going to knock that out real quick, and then we'll make these pies and do some crafting. Burnt a couple pies. Glad I made it out to the Hosidius range. I wasn't 100% sure if I was past the burn point for this. Alright, so now I gotta go get Amylase Crystals. Alright, buying these Amylase packs. I get 100 crystals per... That's better conversion than I thought. Okay. Okay, try to make as many of these as I can. I can make some magic potions too, Atlantidime, so I'll try to prepare that first here. Alright, let's see how many of these we can make. Plan is to eat the pie, make as many stamina potions as I can until the buff runs out, and then switch to making magic potions. Because I need a +4 buff to make stamina potions and a +3 buff to make magic potions. And then once the +3 buff decays to a +2, we eat another pie and continue until I run out. I'm probably gonna... I think I have to make more super energy potions, which is going to require getting Mortmire fungus. Oh, also, this poll is up. Let me answer it really quick. I'm just going to say yes to everything because they all sound like great improvements. I read the blog for this one, they all sounded great. Adding a spice rack for spicy stews, which sounds amazing. Hey, moving that clue step outside the arena. Let me skip the ones I don't know anything about. These are for other Theater of Blood. Do like that. I need to look at this blog post. When I first looked at it, there were only 3 options. They must have added a 4th one. One sec, I'll hide here. Yeah, D is the best one. Combination of B and C. For the Dragonstone armor. Rearrange prayers? Yes, please. I missed being able to do that. Yes to everything else. Oh yeah, Weiss teleport. That would be nice. Arceus teleports. Oops. Thank you for voting. No problem. Okay, let's do this stamina potion thing. Oh, wow, that's worth a chunk of XP. Nice. Extra potion's already made, too. That's nice. It looks like it does all 4 doses at once, which I wasn't expecting. Yay, finally have stamina potions after 809 hours of gameplay. There's a lot of quests that recommend you buy them if you're not an Iron Man, like right away, out the gate, basically. Is this only 76 or something? It's still letting me do it. Oh, I guess once I start doing a batch, I can do all of them, maybe? Weird. Make the magic potions now. Good XP for these. There's kind of a cheese here. I think this only works for stamina potions. That once you trigger a batch, it completes the batch even if your skill isn't high enough. Which is really weird. Would not have expected it to work that way, because nothing else works that way. Like, once your skill drops, it stops the batch from running. But I was just able to do all of these based on starting it on the very first potion. I'm gonna burn the last one here anyway, but... a good amount of Herblar XP, pretty fast too. Quick, like 20% of the way to 74. And I got tons of pies left, so doing Sarah brews later should be no problem. I didn't have to go collect more super energies. I had almost just barely enough. So how many staminas did I end up with from all that? 175 4-dose stamina potions. That should theoretically last me a very long time. At least I hope it does. I can start using that basically for everything. Wow, that's worth 914,000 gold. Cool. I guess I'll just put that on my farming tag. Awesome. Let's see if I can do this Master Clue Scroll. I have the Ancient Staff. "809 hours. Drank my first stamina potion dose." I feel like having a stamina potion effectively gives you infinite raw energy for the duration. Part of the Clue Scroll. Got the piece of the Clue Scroll from the habit for having a negative prayer bonus. That worked. I got one more thing to do. I guess there's particularly dangerous enemies that can spawn, so hoping we luck out and don't get a really difficult fight. I'm gonna be ready to warp out if shit goes south. Alright, here we go. Hopefully it's not something too dangerous. Okay, there wasn't a fight. Excellent. Let's get out of here. Obtain the new clue. So you don't always get a triple step one, okay. Thank you for coming, Ralton Drunpar. Whatever the Frenetic Exile's suffix is. An old song stuck in my head, but I can't remember what object it refers to. Oh. Dragon Scimitar. Cool. I actually know the answer to that one. Island of Primates. Blood Red Sword. This is it. Thank you so much. Memories are flooding back. Given a new clue. Black Dragon Mask. Where do you get a Black Dragon Mask? Potential reward from hard treasure trails. 1 in 1625. I mean, I guess I'll hold on to this clue step. It's not any more likely that I'm going to be able to do any other master clue in the game, you know? I do hard clues fairly frequently. Now I removed the thought that I had before that maybe I could just do that. I would just luck out and get a lucky set of steps back to back. Okay, well it's getting late, so I think I'm about to head to bed. Yeah, it'll be a while before my farming run finishes anyway. Plan is when I get back, obviously we'll wrap up that farming run. And then I think I'm going to go check out the Mage training arena in the interest of finishing the Lumbridge hard diary. I'm going to try really hard to do one hard diary per episode, and if not a hard diary, for real this time a mini quest. Just so I have something to title the episode other than herb runs. Curse of the Empty Lord, it seems like is worth doing anyway, just because it gives 15,000 XP that we can dump over on herb lore. I do need to get 70 agility. Or, I'm sorry, 65 fishing. I can talk. So I can boost to 70 for the Kandarian diary. That seems like that would be pretty useful if I want to keep getting more marks of grace for making stamina potions. I might want to try to turn basically all of the super energy potions I end up with into stamina potions. Looks like I can burn through one stamina potion pretty quickly. If I were to use these just non-stop, let me just do the math here. 74 times 8. 60. Oh, well, I guess I technically have 23 hours worth of banked stamina potions, so that's 23 hours of like non-stop use, which I will not be using them non-stop, but that's reassuring. I am hopeful to be done with herb lore long before that time. Okay. Well, thanks. I'll see you guys from your perspective in a few seconds when I wake up. Bye. Hey guys, this is future me overdubbing the clip you're watching. I stepped away the previous evening fully intending to pop on and do Mage Training Arena. Before I went to bed, I sent a stream video to render. I expected it to take about 6 hours to render, but ended up needing about 12 hours. I needed to get 100 combat anyway for the hard diary, so I decided to pivot and instead do some Nightmare Zone grinding, since that didn't require commentary, and I could record it on my gaming PC instead of my streaming PC. If it sounds like I'm reading, this is a text file that I wrote back in November 2019. So I start out here with the usual stuff: quick farming run, using Ultra Compost, pop in the Nightmare Zone to level Strength. Nothing special. You'll notice during the fast forward, I might alt tab over to OBS a couple times. This is for my paranoia about it actually recording on my PC. Sometime during this, I get 81 hit points and 76 strength. I left a note to myself that I needed to make sure that I didn't fast forward that part, but I think you get it. There will be a long fast forward sequence, and at the end, I'll have those two stats. Also, at the end of the VOD, my character ends up standing in a position where no enemies can reach her, and so she just barely times out. I caught it too late to stop it. I ended up losing about 900 damage of absorption potions. It was a super bummer. It was generally pretty effective, though. And shortly after that happened, my video finished rendering, so I came back to recording on the streaming PC with commentary as normal. I don't think it was worth going to all that trouble to record that, but I hope it added value to you, future watcher. Hey folks, I'm back. If everything went according to plan, I did some overdubbing explaining what had just happened, but I woke up and the 6-hour render on my streaming PC ended up being a 12-hour render, and I decided to just do something productive, so I ran some Nightmare Zone and got all my chores done around the house for the week. Unfortunately, I got kicked out with tons of absorption potion remaining, which is a super bummer. I probably just said that, so... from my perspective, I'm just now having a chance to comment on all the stuff that just happened, but when I edit this video, I don't know, 2 years from now or something, maybe I'll listen to the start of the next VOD and adjust what I say as a result. We'll see. Let me go ahead and restock my potions, I guess. You know how it goes. I'm going to go do a farming run real quick. I'm not going to have time to do Mage Training Arena. I think it's like 4, 5, or 6 hours to get Bones to Peaches, so I'm going to look at my diaries and see if there's another one I can do. I'll start researching that while I'm doing the farming run here. Okay, I think I'm going to try the Hard Desert Diary, which means I have to kill the Calphite Queen. The other diaries require 100 combat, which isn't happening anytime soon. I think I'm just going to have to go in and try to fight her. I'm not prepared at all, but the problem that I'm running into is that, like, every guide and every recommendation on the internet assumes that you have way more resources than I could possibly have as an Iron Light, as a Tin Man at this point. So I'm going to go to Al-Kharid, pop by the bank, try to put together a set of gear to go attempt her. I'll probably lose. I'm going to try not to die. I'll bring an emergency teleport in case shit gets whack. I understand you can try to, like, lock her in with some other Calphites, and then, like, stand underneath her where she can't attack you and, like, step out to flinch her. So I'm going to try to do that, but I'm not hopeful that this is going to work. So I'm pretty sure she's not in an instance room, so if I do die, I can always, you know, head back to where I died and get my shit back. Now that I've died several times as Volcano, like, I'm more interested in trying difficult content. Like a normal person would be. Okay. Basically I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm gonna give it a try. No adventurers inside the lair. Okay. I only need to get 1 kill, so I don't need to set up to be able to farm her. Oh, son of a bitch, I need to bring 2 ropes, so I'd set up to limit my possible inventory. That's incredibly mean. Alright. Now you really get your inventory limited here, don't you? Alright, let's see. So go back to Varrock real quick. Okay, so we need to try to get her stuck so that she can't move up or to the side. And then we need to try to stand under her during that. So I'm going to see if I can make that happen here. I think she's in here somewhere. Let me let some stamina come back so I can maneuver around. Holy shit. It's hit me for like 1,000,000 damage. Or something. This sucks. I don't think this is happening. Not at all. Guess the Ring of Recoil was working, maybe? Okay, we're not fighting the Calphite Queen anytime soon. I don't even know what I was supposed to do there. Could not attack to save my life for some reason. The fuck? I wonder how that's even supposed to work. Like, what's the ideal scenario? How do you deal with that? Beats the hell out of me. At least I walked in there and tried. She's 200% accuracy. I wonder if I could win through, like, Rings of Recoil alone. I'm just reading really quick to see if there's anything I can do to attempt that one more time. Yeah, I don't think it's happening. Okay. At least we scoped it out. In that case, I don't think there's anything interesting I can do. It can finish this episode with the time remaining, so maybe we'll just go ahead and do some Mage Training Arena, see what it's like. Get partway through it. Where is the Mage Training Arena? North of the Duel Arena. Okay. Robocalls will not stop. Okay, I've never actually been in here in the Mage Training Arena, so to figure out exactly how this works. You need a Pizzazz Progress hat to enter. Talk to the Entrance Guardian if you don't have one. Entrance Guardian. Hi, what wisdom do you seek? New to this place, where am I? Enter the Magic Training Arena. It's built at the start of the 5th Age when runestones are first discovered. Many pointless accidents were caused by inexperienced mages. Who created it? It was made by the ancestors of the wizards in the Wizard's Tower. It was destroyed by melee and ranged warriors who took offense at the use of the new magic art. Current denizens of the Wizard's Tower have resurrected the arena, including various guardians you'll see as you look around. What can I do here? Train up your skill in the magic arts by traveling through one of the portals at the back of the entrance hall. Training up in one of these areas will be rewarded special pizzazz points unique to each room. How do I record the points I've earned? You need a Pizzazz Progress hat. I can give you one. Yes, please. Talk to the hat. Talk to it? It's a magic Pizzazz Progress hat. Hats have feeling too. Okay. Should you decide to leave the rooms or any method other than the exit portal, you'll be teleported to the entrance and have any items you picked up in the room removed. Thanks. Theoretically, I'll get some XP from doing this too, like magic XP. Confused. Okay, hold on. Telekinetic grab to move a stationary maze guardian through a maze. I guess the green square tells me where I need to stand to get him to walk, where I need him to walk to win. Interesting. Wonder if my movement speed matters, if I should have stamina potions. Let me go here, right? I guess it's giving me the shortest path. Probably here again. I guess it's here because I can cast it twice here soon. And it is giving me full XP. You have received 2 telekinetic pizzazz points. Cool. Okay, so how many do I need for Bones to Peaches? 200? Oh my god. Okay, well, I guess let's do the awful one first. 5 mazes in a row, you get a bonus of 8 points. It's going to take about an hour, it sounds like, if you're perfect. Let's try another maze, yes. Yeah, this sucks. This, like, is competitive with, RuneCraft. We'll go ahead and do it, though. Because I think I get the meta on this one. You want to like be casting it once you're on the side you need to be on while you're running to the space. Because the space is recommending you run to is just really close to whatever the next space is going to be. You can do the whole thing while you're running, so you may as well. I should get bonus points for doing 5 in a row. Solving 5 mazes in a row, you have 8 bonus points, 10 law runes, and extra magic XP. Okay. So I'm going to alternate games so that I don't lose my mind, because this is terrible. Let's check out Alchemist's Playground next. Let's see, I need 300 Alchemist points. I wonder if I can use the free little alchemy casts in the Lumbridge ring. It's like trying to give me the rarest item, I guess. Trying to build up as many of these as I can. The most expensive ones. I see. So I'm trying to get the best possible items every time. It doesn't want me to use the rune longswords. Let me go deposit some coins and see if I understand what the fuck is happening here, because I don't yet. There's the coin deposit box. Coin collector. Deposit 88 coins, earning you 0 Alchemist Possess points and 176 magic XP. Taking 0 coins when you leave. Looks like that's a lot of casts. So I have to deposit everything at once, I guess? Let's see if there's a detailed list here. Only deposit coins in multiples of 100 or as close as possible. You won't receive pizzazz points for any coins in between multiples of 100. Explorer's Ring free outcast works in the alchemy room. This is the place to use it, I guess. Find the item that alchs for 30 coins every round. Because that changes. Adamant Helm now, I guess? Keep reading the rest of this document here while I'm alching. It seems pretty silly, though. Okay, I was able to turn off the untradeable warning. I'm like, this is so bad. Okay, turning off the warning speeds things up quite a bit. Okay, this one sucks too. I get how it works now. I like this one a little bit better than the telekinetic one because you can at least like optimize it a bit. You can do it a little bit more effectively, but it's still fucking terrible. We need 300 points from Alchemist. Let's see what the other ones are like. Enchanters. Use enchanting spells to enchant various shapes located in the four corners of the room. What do I need for enchant Dragonstone? Okay, so I need more elemental runes before I do this. Is there a bank here? There's a bank down at the duel arena. Hop down there really quick, I guess. So I get extra points for doing those Dragonstones, and they only spawn every 7 minutes, so I can come back there several times. I don't know, I'll try it in a second. Graveyard teleport. Collecting hurt bones and fruit using bones of bananas or bones to peaches. I just take damage. Get out of here real quick, hold on. I guess I need to take damage to eat the food. Most bananas. Okay, let me give this a try. How do I know which kind to make, though? Move to the west into the room. Deposit slot. Northern tip of the deposit slot, there's a pile of bones very close to the deposit slot. Okay. Use this as a good way to quickly gather Earth Rune and extra magic XP in one pizzazz point. Alright, let me get out of here. $200 points in the graveyard. Okay, I'm still struggling with this one. I gotta get all the other ones, like the ideal way to do them, but I don't know why to use one kind of bone or the other of those. It's giving me trouble. Oh, there's a little UI indicator that my health is covering up. I see. That helps a little bit. Maybe I just want to bring some regular food in here to ignore a chunk of the damage or something. I could warp out and heal when I'm almost done. Maybe that's what you're intended to do. You get a lot of really good rewards for doing this. It sucks that it's so awful. I'll warp out of here once my prayer runs out, and then I'll come back and try a different strategy, I guess. I can't teleport out of this arena. Okay. Good to know. I guess there's someone I can talk to down here that full heals you. I don't know if it's faster, though. Stop at the bank to deposit some stuff anyway. I guess there's an altar in the back. Okay, I think I understand what's happening here. This is like a math thing, right? It's like you get 4 1-point bones, and then 4 2-point bones, and then 4 3-point bones, and then 4 4-point bones. So you need to like maximize when you cast it. You start with the 1-point bones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So first cast. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. 2, 7, 7, 7, 5. I see. Okay, so it's just maximizing the order you do it in. 2, 3. I need to figure out how the queuing works here. Because like if you click too fast, you can queue how many you loot, and you don't want to over loot, it looks like. I think I'm going to do this one first. It sucks, but it sucks a little bit less. It should be doable pretty quickly-ish. Forgot that I should be breaking this up with farming runs, so I'm going to go ahead and do this last round of enchanting, and then I'm going to go do a round of bones to bananas, and then I'll go do a farming run, and then we'll come back. This sucks, though. I hate this. At least it'll be split over 2 episodes now, I guess. 780, or a little bit under halfway there, and we won't have to do the enchanters one ever again. Oh, the Spory's ready too. I may as well knock that out real quick. Maybe we'll finally get the bottomless compost bucket that I want so badly. Blarg, I gotta go buy more pineapples. Almost out of ultra compost. You go to fishing trawler and knock that out real quick. Okay, I got a bunch of pineapples for compost. I'm actually going to go ahead and knock his spory out real quick. And we'll make our compost, and we'll go do the farming run. Then I'll probably need to take a break after that. We'll see. Alright, let's go fight his spory. Seen this before. Just fast forward through it. Report what drop we get. Spory defeated. Nice. Come on, bottomless compost bucket. 7th kill. It's like 1 in 35 drop chance. Nope, that's 7 cactus seeds. It's not super exciting. Oh well, we tried. Okay, I'm gonna step away. Actually, look, we only got 30 minutes left in the episode. Let's call it, because next episode is mostly going to be Mage Training Arena. That's just what I'm going to go do now. So we'll call it there. Sorry about the sudden change of plans to Nightmare Zone. What are you going to do? We did get to see the Calphite Queen and get completely wrecked by it, so lesson learned. Next episode, I will go ahead and finish up Mage Training Arena. I expect it's going to take like 2 or 3 hours, so hopefully we'll still have time to do other stuff after that. The purpose is to get the Lumbridge Elite Diary. That's right. After that, I would like to continue training combat. Unfortunately, leveling up ranged isn't really helping me with... Sorry, one sec. Leveling range isn't really helping me with increasing my combat level, and I need to get it up to 100 to finish all the other hard diaries. The ones I want, anyway. So... thinking here. Slayer isn't going to be... I'd love to do Slayer, but I'd have to do Slayer melee, and I can't. I have to get a lucky task that is meleeable, like Honko or something like that. I don't want to keep doing Nightmare Zone because it's fucking miserable. So I'd want to find something else that I can melee productively. I'll try to research that into the next episode, and maybe after Mage Training Arena is done. But we'll keep looking for other things to do. I mean, these are all just distractions on the road to getting Herblore to 77. Because once Herblore is 77, I'm gonna trigger full focus on finishing the Tin Man project, paying back all the items we bought so far, so the Ceradoman Brews, the Summer Pies, and all the runes. It's pretty much all that's left. And then we'll go ahead and knock out Dragon Slayer 2 and finish up the quest cape and be done. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's been fun. We'll see you next time for the most miserable content in the game, Mage Training Arena. Thanks. Bye. Hello, friends. Welcome to episode 103. We're actually going to do the Mage Training Arena this time, and also tons of farming runs, because that's our life now. Farming runs. Go ahead and do those now, and then we'll go do the miserable Mage Training Arena. And I'll pop in to say something if something interesting happens. See ya. Contract is to grow Quarm, and I really badly need more seeds. I'm out of Harrowlanders. Like, we've been doing a lot of these, so I'm gonna bust out the thieving kit and see if I can get at least 1 Quarm. Actually, have I been doing good about keeping them deposited? Because if I have... I did leave 1. Alright, so I will go ahead and plant that. I'll finish this farming run, and I'll try to get ahead of it. I'll try to replace the Quarm that I'm planting now. That's a good idea. On the plus side, I'm not going for Ranar seeds at all, but I have about 1.1 million gold's worth of Ranar from doing this. I'm trying to keep going until I replace my 1 Quorum seed that I planted for this stupid farming contract. I am going to go do Mage Training Arena. I'd like to replace the Quorum seed. That would be a stopping point. I'd also like to get enough above Herolander seeds, so Irit, Quorum, Lantidime, etc. Cadentine. I'd like to get enough of those to justify... or enough of those to plant in at least one farm run. So I need 8. A combination of 8 seeds higher than Herolander. Irit or above. Thieving 74, I think that's telling me that it's a good stopping point. I think I got a Ranar seed as my last steal into 74, so that's cool. 4 Ranars. Oh, and then the farmer teleported away on the same time step. Wonderful. Yeah, I cannot get higher level seeds to save my life. I must have just banked all of the ones that I have from like leveling thieving up till now. Because I have burned through them. I even burned through all the Herolanders. So I did get some Herolanders. I'm up to 8, so I'm covered for a farming run that's like 67 XP per seed. Something like that. I do have a couple of Irit seeds too. I probably just need to do more Slayer. Probably will do more Slayer. I mean, it will at least be leveling up, if range isn't helping with combat level hit points are, and I should be getting decent hit points XP from Slayer. But it's still like, 4 or 5 hours per hit points level. We need, let's see, 1 attack strength level or 1 defense hit points level. Get 97 combat, and I need 3 more combat levels after that to be able to do the diaries that I have left over. Anyway, let's go do the awful Mage Training Arena. I hate it. About to get it. 200 graveyard reward points. Thank God. This is not the worst minigame. It is kind of interesting to try to maximize it. Try to get the right combo. I've got it memorized now. It's 10, 5, 9, 5, 7, 7, 5. It's like the IT crowd, right? 0, 1, 1, 8, 9, 9, 9. I'm sure that number pattern will be burned into my brain. Fortunately, I don't think I ever have to do that minigame ever again, but unfortunately there's all kinds of really good mage gear from the Mage Training Arena, and I think they were trying to shunt some of it into warding, which didn't pass a poll, but I kind of wish it did, because I'd rather have it be a skill than whatever that was. And there's like a really good weapon that's gated behind several dozen hours of that. It's really good armor. Ugh. Whatever. 1 out of 4 is done. We have to go do... I think I'm going to do Enchantment next, because that one's pretty reasonable. And then the last 2, I think I like Telekinesis the least. Alchemy the second least. So we'll save the worst for last. That's smart, right? Good way to keep my sanity. I think if the worst one is last, though, then I'll be able to have my eyes on the prize. And go do a farming run, and then I'll be back to do this next thing. Enchantment. Oh, something I will try. I guess we have an okay chance of getting herb seeds from the mole. And the mole's drops are noted now, so maybe I'll go try doing some mole hunting. Break up the Mage Training Arena a little bit, since it's so bad. the end of the playthrough, when I do my post-mortem, I'm going to have to pick a worse thing in the game. It's somewhere between Runecraft, Mage Training Arena, and Tithe Farm. Okay, so I'm in emergency mode when it comes to seeds. I am not getting enough from pickpocketing. We're going to keep doing this Mage Training Arena thing, but I really, really need seeds. So I'm going to try farming the giant mole for a bit, to see how it goes. I imagine it's not going to be amazing, but if I can just get a couple packs of really good endgame seeds, that would be wonderful. We need the Falador shield for the locator thing to work, don't we? Yay, Falador shield has a little flashing arrow to tell me where the mole is. That's helpful. I'm warping out after each kill right now because I haven't actually gotten herb seeds yet from these nests. Just tree seeds. I want to see if it's actually reasonable. It takes me a while to kill it. I mean, I think the way that you're supposed to kill it is this, like, 1 HP Darox trickery. You go up and basically, like, one-shot it so it can't ever burrow and run away from you. You're mostly getting allotments and stuff. I don't think it's a particularly efficient way of doing it. If I'm going to do that, I may as well just be thieving. Ugh. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Well, let me go to the far worse, far less interesting activity of finishing up the Mage Training Arena, or at least continuing with it. I'll probably have to bounce out to do another farming run in a bit. Yeah. I do this really hard button mashing thing in Banjo Tooie today. My wrist is all fucked up as a result. You gotta buy a bunch of nature and law runes for the Mage Training Arena. Unfortunately, doesn't add them onto the Tin Man list, so I should be able to get it back without too much trouble. Alright, enchanting is done. Now I need to do 2 more. Oof. I need to review the points I need here. 200 telekinetic points, 300 alchemist points. Let's go. And I'm actually close to getting a level up. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and watch the VOD to see how much XP I've gotten from the Mage Training Arena, but it hasn't been terrible. More magic levels are always good. Speaking of which, there's Magic 77. Very cool. Hey, lovely! No, what's up? Oh, wait, 1 second. My wife just called me. I didn't realize I was off mute that whole time. I'm just gonna mute. This actually gives pretty decent magic XP. This, like, Magic Training Arena in general is pretty decent magic XP for their runes. It's awful to do. I would rather do almost anything else in the game that might train magic. Okay. Oh my god, that was... I have a workplace injury. Banjo-Tooie, Canary Mary broke my wrist, apparently. Button mashing. Good god. Alright, let me get out of here. That was a ton of Mage XP. At least since I reset 120,000. Not so bad. Alright, I gotta do a farming run. And then we have to do one more of these. We have to go do the telekinetic grab one, which I think is my least favorite. But now I have all this incentive to do it. Because it's the last one, so as soon as it's done, we can leave the Mage Training Arena. Potentially forever. Okay, farming run is done. I need to get more seeds soon, but I want to finish this Mage Training Arena this episode and finish the Lumbridge Diary, so we're going to do that, but I need to take a break. I'll be back in a few seconds. See ya. Alright, I'm back. Let's do the last Training Arena step, and that's telekinetic grab. I keep forgetting to bring the stupid hat. We're done. We have all the points we need. I'm out of here. Let me go cash them in. Actually need to figure out where I'm cashing them in. I'm not sure. Upstairs, maybe? Upstairs. Rewards Guardian. That sounds right. Oh my god, that's a weird UI. Yes. Bones to Beaches. Guardian teaches you how to use the Bones to Beaches spell. Hey! It is done. Alright, so then what's... I just know I needed it for the diary. I have no idea what I'm doing with it. Cast Bones to Peaches in Alcarid Palace. Okay. It's getting pretty late over here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this diary entry and then do a farming run and then I'm gonna go to bed. Wake up. I'm sure there'll be another farming run. That have been the pattern so far. And then I'll finish up the Lumbridge Diary in this episode. There's infinite Cabbage Patch teleports, which is nice. I wish we had infinite Arduin farm teleports on the Artie Cloak, but no such luck. I turn the music back up. I turned it down during that. Watching something. This counts being in Al-Kharid Palace. Hey! You have completed a hard task. Lumbridge Drainer area. Craft Cosmic Runes simultaneously. Travel from Lumbridge to Edgeville. Mawaka Canoe. Take the train from Dorgish Khan to Keldegrim. Light your mining helmet in the Lumbridge Castle basement. Recharge your prayer at Clan Wars with Smite active. Craft string and enchanted amulet of power, which I can only just now do. It's just barely 70 crafting from Questcape prerequisites. I'm concerned about the mining helmet. Is that something that I have? Dropped by Cave Goblin Miners. Oh, I might have it. I'll search really quick before I go do this farming run, I guess. I didn't sell it if I had one. I do have one. Good job, past me. Alright. Farming run and then bedtime. Probably won't have anything else to say. So I'll see you in a couple minutes after the fast forward when I wake up in the morning. Really starting to become concerned that if I had started using Ultra Compost at the start of this herb run thing, when I had all the high XP herbs that I was planting, that I would already be at 77 herb lore. It probably wouldn't be that significant, but I bet I'd have like an extra level. Like I'd probably save, because like the increased yield is a big deal, but the fact that they just basically never die, it's like a 1% chance for them to become diseased and die now. Losing a patch is a huge hit. Because I'm getting like 56 every time now, or more. Oh well. It's time for bedtime for Bonzo. I'm gonna go to bed. We'll wake up in the morning, we'll do one more farming run, and then we'll finish up the Lumbridge Heart Diary. Keep an eye on my herb count. Keep doing a calculation every night. See how close I am. Not there yet, but we could get there. See you in a few seconds. Yep, I'm back. You know it. Let's do a farming run. And then I think I need to... Well, we gotta do the Lumbridge Diary, but I have to spend it... I really have to sink some time into stealing from the Master Farmer, because I'm so far behind on seeds right now. Just need to sit and crank it out. Get to 75 thieving or something. Off we go. Woodcutting 72. We've been needing to do woodcutting to maintain birdhouses. And Prythenus is a really convenient place to do it. Alright. Let's go. Hey, you got a Hespori seed, that's cool. Planted at the end of this run here. Alright, it is diary time. Let's go finish this Lumbridge Diary up. The list in-game. Got pulled up in the wiki as well. We need to craft Cosmic Runes, travel from Lumbridge to Edgeville, take the train in Dorgish Khan, light your mining helmet, Lumbridge Castle basement, charge your prayer at Clan Wars, craft string and enchant an amulet of power. Cosmic Runes is going to require a Cosmic Tiara, which I do not have, right? I would have made one. I think I have to burn the talisman. I only have one talisman, but it's okay. I can always try to farm for one later. Guess that's lucky that I have the talisman. I didn't even think about it earlier. Tiara mold, I think that's silver? Okay. And then the Amulet of Power. Let's see. Gold bar. Diamond. Amulet mold. Ball of wool. Cosmic rune. Maybe we get the earth runes. Helmet. Tinderbox. Little train station? Yeah. Go. Buy a ticket. You don't need to buy a ticket. You're Melolai. Without you, the train wouldn't exist. Nice. Train will leave for Geldegrim shortly. String the diamond amulet and then cast chant on it. Nice. Did a hard task in Lumbridge and Trainer area. I don't think I can bear hand Magpie and Blinks yet, right? Generally worth catching. 75 to bare hand, okay. Now we want to do canoe. Cross the water. No idea about this canoe system until the achievement diaries, which again I guess is part of the point of achievement diaries. Cool little animation. I think my wife actually ran into these. Or she was telling me about it. Yeah, I read this canoe, and I was like, what? Where? It's a thing? Okay, cool. I guess we gotta go to Zenaris anyways. And I'm already building the staff. How convenient. Cosmic altar. Okay. Hey Ben, thanks for bringing me the hat. You killed a hat that we own. It's a very dangerous hat, apparently. No, we've never been to this one before, actually. Cool. Cosmic Tiara. I bet running rune crafting is a bit less miserable now that I have stamina potions. Not that I'm going to do it, but I'm sure stamina potions help with the misery. This step requires level 59 runecraft, so further evidence that me grinding up runecraft in order to put Tears of Guthix on Herblore wasn't a complete and utter waste of time. This is the second diary we've had that's like way over the minimum quest cape requirement for runecraft. I still feel like they're eventually going to add a quest that requires 70 runecraft and cause everyone to riot, but base 70 seems extremely reasonable just across the board. Base 80 might be pushing it. They're wise to not have any quest prereqs in the 80s. There we go. And then recharge your prayer clan wars was might activated. It really feels like all of these hard diaries are like mostly easy if you have the skill and quest prerequisites, and there's one step that's a pain in the ass. Like I want to do the Kandarian one because it's super useful, but one of the steps is getting to the final wave of Barbarian Assault. And you remember when we did Barbarian Assault for the Medium Diary, it was a nightmare trying to get a group together. And they bailed after the first wave. So I'll have to figure something out. Congratulations, you've completed all the hard tasks in the Lumbridge and Drainer area. It is finished. Should be one of your rewards then, huh? What he's gonna say. No, actually, he's sounding quiet. Upgraded your Explorer's Ring, it now has unlimited cabbage teleports. 4 charges to restore half your run energy. Collecting Tears of Youthix will now provide increased experience. Shortcut from Lumbridge Swamp to the desert is now available. Sweet. Cool. Converting the infinite cabbage teleports is nice. I think that the cabbage patch is a little bit further away than the already farm teleport. And so they took this broken raft grapple, or is there another shortcut? Maybe mean the stepping stone in the southeast. That's actually pretty close to the Calphite lair, isn't it? Man, this mine brings me back. Nostalgia. Okay, let me pump this lamp into Herblore. That's part of why we're doing this. And then I'm gonna go steal stuff for a while. Possibly for the rest of the episode. I really need to catch up on seeds, otherwise all these farming runs are a waste of time. Alright, so we got a good set of seeds here. Should probably last us a couple runs. I'm probably going to have to continue doing thieving, though. I want to be as far ahead as possible. And it gets faster as we get thieving XP. The success rate goes up. This will last us like 2 or 3 runs, maybe. 11 Irid Seeds, 2 Avanto, some Snapdragons, Antidimes. Anyway, it's time for me to do an herb run now, so I'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll do the next thing. Oh, hey, farming 75. That's cool. Need to check what farming 75 affords us. I'm not sure, actually. Alright, infinite cabbage patch teleports. Good timing on finishing that diary. Had used up all the Home Rings teleports. Looks like 75 is magic trees. Should be nice for farming contracts. I assume that those are a possible contract result. 76 is planting all the spory seeds that I've had all this time and haven't used yet. Maybe it'll make sense to start using those. Double check what the different possibilities are. Attis increases the yield. Eosor decreases the chance of disease. Chronos skip a growth stage. Well, the way I do farming runs, I don't think that's a good idea. I could see doing the Attis seeds for extra yield. I guess the the level I'm looking forward to, I didn't think about this, but we do actually want to get farming to 76, because then I can boost to plant dwarf weeds. I have a decent number of those seeds banked, and they give pretty good herblore XP. So, it's not all a waste of time leveling up farming this high. I don't know if it leads me to want to go do Tithe Farm to hit 76. Maybe. Hesperia gives pretty good XP, so... I guess we're still planting those hardwood trees. That's a good chunk of XP also. Just 76 farming is 125,000. Oof. Alright, I'm gonna take a short break. We got about an hour left in this episode. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. It might just be thieving for an hour or so. See you in a few seconds. Alright, I'm back. I guess thieving? I need the seeds. I know it's boring, but what are you gonna do? So we're at time for the episode, but I'm going to go ahead and finish out 75 thieving. It's only like 40 more steals, and then we'll go do an herb run. Should come out pretty well on this one. I got 8 Haralander seeds. Oh, I just got my 8th Iris seed. That's really exciting. I was at 6 when I started talking. Lots of Ranar seeds, so Ranar seeds should be plenty of money to help with paying back the Tin Man project. I could plant them, but the XP from Prayer Potions actually isn't super amazing. It's okay. I've got a decent number of, like, Lanta Dimes and a few other things, too, so... Overall, going from 74 to 75 thieving on this Master Farmer has been fairly productive. Oh, the person who was with me just died from thieving. That's crazy. I've never seen someone do that. They stopped paying attention or something? Thieving 75. Pickpocket Gnomes, which I think is a diary task, so I won't have to boost for it now. Very cool. Okay, I'm gonna gear up for a farming run, and then we'll wrap the episode. Let you guys know what's coming up next time. Alright, and that will close out this episode. Next episode, so I really want to do the Kandarian Diary. The perks from it are great, but I have to do Barbarian Assault, which is so hard to find a group for that, especially a group that's willing to do all the waves. So I might take a short break and try to organize that, see if I can find an external Discord or ask some of the people in my own Twitch community to help me out forming a static group. You only need to complete it once, but I remember last time I did Barb Assault for a diary, I spent almost an hour waiting around doing nothing, trying to form a group, which is awful. So I'm going to try to avoid that, but maybe we'll open next episode trying to get Barb Assault set up. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next episode. Bye. Hello, it's episode 104. I'm going to try to do the Kandarian Hard Diary, but it involves doing 10 waves of Barbarian Assault. Tried popping back into that clan chat for Barbarian Assault, see if people are around that are available to do it. Hopefully I can find some people. being recommended that I go to a BA services group where I have to pay people like 7 million gold to carry me. This is really janky. They're saying, like, we don't leech people for free. I was like, I don't want to be leeched. Yeah, they're not being very helpful. We're not going to run you for free. It's like, I just would like to run Barbarian Assault with some other people. You have to already be level 5 to be able to join. Like, this is the casual clan chat. This game. I like this game, but player base... I guess this is one of the only things I've ever had to do that literally requires me to work with other players, right? Everything else... Optionally, you can do it with other players, or you can do it with other players without talking. Okay, finally got in a group. There's only 3 of us. You're going as a collector. Gather eggs dropped by penance creatures. 3 different eggs. Only 1 color of egg can be picked up. The attacker will tell the collector which color to pick up using their horn. The collector is also given an egg collector bag. On the final wave, the collector's roll is easy. Run around the field collecting yellow eggs left by the queen. You must hand these to the healer. The back is Omega eggs and must load them in the hopper to be fired at the queen. Calls to attacker. God, I hope this works. I just want to get this done and get out of here. Never fuck with it again. Because I think I can easily do the rest of the Kandarian Diary. It might require a little bit of grinding. I think I need fishing or something. Yeah, fishing 70, I need a boost to it. Gather eggs struck by penance monsters, load eggs in the egg hopper. Controlled. Okay. Green eggs. Aggressive, blunt. Red eggs. Okay, I think this is working. That was easy. Okay, went much better than last time. When I did this last time, it was a bunch of randos, and I think we had someone who just wasn't doing their job the whole time. Shit, sorry. Robocall. Might actually be able to win this. I'm very hopeful. This is so much different from the first time I did it. The first time I did it, we were on the first wave for like 15 minutes, like not killing one of the very final things. And I was like, is this what Barbarian Assault is like? But now it looks like it's like going to take less than an hour to kill the queen. Red eggs. It's going great so far. Runners, okay, got it. Alright, I'll unmute for the rest of this. I don't think it changes up. I'll unmute when we get to the queen. I forgot to unmute during the last attempt. The queen, we had someone who was just AFK, disconnected or something. We lost as a result. It was kind of a bummer. It's going great up until then. We won! Again, I don't think I talked at all during that, because it was very stressful. Maybe I'll make a note to not fast forward through it. I think I can buy a thing now. Figure out who I buy it from. Wow, they give you all sorts of stuff. Granite body, 95,000 coins. Okay. So we need... Cool. Granite Body has a +8 magic attack. Oh, it just must be that it doesn't have as big of a penalty, that's my guess. Hey, completed a hard task in the Kandaren area. The one that I thought would be impossible actually wasn't that big of a deal. Granite Body. How many pieces of granite armor? Higher bonus every set or rest room equivalent. Really? Huh. Is it really strictly better than the Rune Plate Body? Looks like it. I guess it's missing a prayer bonus from the one that I have, but... I guess I'll use this if I ever need something that's more defensive than the prayer bonus that I have right now. Cool. Okay. More diary stuff. I need to get fishing to within boosting range, which is 65. Is there something else here that needed boosting? Smithing. It's gonna suck. But let's do fishing first. I don't think I'm going to try to tick manipulate or anything. Kind of over-encumbered with attention stuff right now, so grab the barbarian fishing rod and go have a time of it. All these feathers from birdhouses, it's kind of crazy. Guess I should do a farming run before I do this. Let me do that first. Purchase and equip Granite Body. Cat just stepped on my world switch hotkey. Alright. Farming run and then fishing 65 is the plan. Oh shit, I don't know when I ran out of icy basalt. That's a bummer. I guess I'll do that one last. And then just manually collect some more. Thought I had more of that. Oh well. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to Weiss and I'll manually do the herb patch, then I'm just gonna try to mine a ton of salt so I've got a huge stack of these teleports. I got 100 of these icy basalts. That should last me a while. Hopefully that's enough to last me until I get 77 herb lore and can stop doing these herb runs. I think I did a calculation and I expect it to be fewer than 100. Yeah, it depends on how much average XP I'm getting per run. I think it should be up now that I'm using Ultra Compost, but down because I'm using worse herbs, but I think I project I need to do 64 more herb runs, assuming no boxes from Nightmare Zone or herbs from Miscellaneum. Okay, we need to go level farming. And by farming, I mean fishing. I will start with F. Alright, that's 10,000 fishing XP gained. I gotta take a break, get ready for stream. When I come back, probably do a farming run, and then I'll keep working on 65 fishing. We should then be able to boost to 70 with an Admiral Pie. Finish that part of the Kandaren Hard Diary. And I'm going to try to boost to 75 smithing. I will do a normal, 9 spicy stew attempt. If that doesn't cut it, then I will try to get 1 level in smithing. I think I've got a bunch of gold ore banked from doing Zolcano. Maybe it's enough to get to 71. Just makes it a little bit easier to pull off the boost. And the boosting is kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah, Kandaren Diary has a lot of things that I actively want, so I think it'll be worth doing. I'll see you guys in a few seconds.
am back. I'm going to be doing quick farming runs this evening. I'm watching Legally Blonde with my wife.
Woo!
Perfect time. I love you, Andrew. Perfect time to do some farming runs. It might just end the farming run and I'll sign off and then sign back in after some time passes. You might just see some back-to-back runs with the clock stopping. I don't think I need to comment on it. You've seen me do 100 of these so far. So off we go. Good morning. I'm sure you know the drill. Farming run, and then I'm going to work on the Kindarin Diary, so I can get fishing up. Pop in if anything interesting happens. Hunter 72, all from birdhouses. I don't think that unlocks anything. I am somewhat interested in taking Hunter up quite a bit higher than the cap, since the XP rates for it are so good, and there's some benefits to getting it to like 80, so I can do stuff with crystal imps and that sort of a thing. But it's not a priority. Oh yeah, his Spory's ready. I should do that here. Alright, ready to go fight his Spory. Hoping for that bottomless compost bucket. That would be great. Hey, victory. Come on, compost bucket. Do personal best, nice. That is willow seeds. Bummer. What's the seed that was actually interesting? Was it an added seed? Probably start planting them now that I've got a good chunk. Increases the yield. Yeah. The moment the seed is planted, the plant increases the yield of patches. Alright, I got tons of these, so I may as well. I need to boost my farming by 1 level, but whatever. I got good garden pies still. How many Atos seeds do I have? Got 4? That's fine. Hey, Dunce random event. Some Herblore XP, please. There's wizardry here. Proven your aptitude for pattern recognition. Hooray. Herblore, please. 1095 Herblore XP. That's pretty good. That's like 10 herbs. Think of everything Herblore related in terms of like Irrit leaves. One Irrit leaf is worth 100 Herblore XP. Hey, fishing 64.
I kind of hate fishing now. I used to actually really enjoy this skill. I did it a lot for, like, having to be AFK and getting work done, that sort of a thing, but barbarian fishing is... I don't like it. I actually unlocked monkfish fishing recently. Maybe give that a try. I think it's, like, comparable XP rates. I think the thing is, like, it's important to me that a skill produce something other than XP for itself. Like, I hate leveling Herblore, but the fact that I have this, like, enormous bank of potions at the end of the day, that I've got something physical to show for it, helps a lot. You know, if I'm leveling strength, usually I'm doing something that's productive, like leveling something else, or getting drops, or something like that. But leveling woodcutting is producing logs that I need. The problem with monkfish is that a cooked monkfish only heals as much as a potato with cheese that I can get basically for free and trivially. But it will potentially equal some cooking XP, which will help me to not have to do quite so many wines in my quest to cook those summer pies. So, let me go... let me go to the Piscatorius fishing colony and see if it's actually comparable or not. I think it's net fishing. Monkfish. Small fishing net. Okay. Well, if the XP rate here is like half of what it is in barbarian fishing, and I have to change spots way more frequently, and there's more distance in between spots. Ugh. I just wish there was something like swordfish fishing. You know? I'd be willing to take a small cut in efficiency, like maybe 25k per hour instead of 30k, but 18k is not going to cut it. I'll fill out this inventory, probably cook it, and then drop... Well, bank space is a problem now. I'll cook it and bank it. Just use it next time I have to go thieving. I'm pretty close to having to do some thieving. I'm just about out of Harlander seeds. But I wanted to focus on finishing the Kendaran Diary first before I start that. Oh, well, maybe I should be doing it here. Let me reset my XP. I didn't see this area that has a ton of fishing spots very close to the bank. I may also try switching to a lower pop world. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Maybe I'm just fishing in a stupid place. Alright, this XP rate's more like it. It's actually seems to be competitive with barbarian fishing. I guess barbarian fishing is better if you're 3-ticking it, but I think what I've been doing and what I've been thinking is 3-ticking it isn't actually 3-ticking it. Like, cutting the fish and then eating it and then clicking again. I think you have to like set up a cycle with herb tar, whatever. It doesn't matter. This is more like it. Producing a product that I'll bank. I'll turn into cooking XP later that I'll use to eat to do thieving and other things that don't require very high level food. And I can get some work done over here while it happens. It's time for a farming run. I'm going to pop out and then come back to Piscatorius. I think this is fine. It's a little bit slower than the barbarian fishing, but we'll get there. I'm thinking, given the amount of time this is taking, we don't have a lot of time left in the episode, I might not be able to finish the Kendaran Hard Diary this episode. I'm going to have to spill over into the next one. We'll see. It depends how long it takes for me to boost to 65 smithing, or 75 smithing, rather. Crap, I got another spirit seed from Nest. I think I'm close to... I think I need like 4 or 5 total. Not that I'm ever going to get to, was it like 99 farming is what you need to have unlimited spirit trees. But interesting anyway. Fast forward there, I went ahead and stopped in Miscellanea and picked up my herbs for the day. I'm trying to do a regular count just to get a sense of how close I am. So I'm going to plug the herb numbers that I have banked right now and see how far I have to go. This Kindaran Diary should help a little bit. 15,000 extra XP to it. Here is 65 fishing, and we're done for now. I guess I can catch Karampan, which is nice. Still need to use that for certain difficult fights where you need to heal quickly, because they can be eaten on the same tick as other food. But let's go get the diary entry for this one, and then I think it's almost time for a farming run. And then I need to collect some... I guess I've got 3 of them. I need to collect some spices and try to boost my smithing. So I need Admiral Pie, which I've got tons of, fortunately. And I need Barbarian Fishing Rod. And feathers. And Games Necklace. There's a sturgeon. Nice. Okay. So that's the diary entry. I'm going to try to see if I can boost to smithing. I don't get too many tries, but I'll give it a shot. Let me figure out what items I need to do that. Adamant spear, U-logs, adamant bar, and a hammer. I think I sold all my adamant bars, but I could always buy one back. Under my 10-man rules, or I could see about smithing fast. Let's see. I think I've got enough ore and coal to be able to do it. See if we luck out here. Variant and build. Need a smithing level of 75. Okay, I am prepared. Smithing +2. Smithing -1. Wait for that to wear off here. Smithing -3. No good. -4. Nope. Not lucky. Okay. I think I should probably finish taking smithing to 71, which sounds awful, but I think I can do it. Just so that I don't have to fish for the +5 bonus. I can get a +4 or a +5. I might try the blast furnace, but I have to Google how that works because I've never actually done it. Now would be the time for me to attempt blast furnace because now I actually have a ton of money and an easy source of basically unlimited money. I wasn't doing it before because any money spent on Blast Furnace was money not spent getting to Construction 70 for the West Cape raid. Let me pop over to Clan Wars, restore my stats. We'll go do this farming run, and then I'll probably work on getting smithing up. And then next episode we'll finish the Kandarian Hard Diary. This episode will have done the Barbarian Assault Penance Queen part. I gotta get some more Haralander seeds at least from the Master Farmer. I don't feel great going around planting Terramin everywhere when I can get Terramin basically for free from using those Serum 207s. I did get a decent pull from a seed pack, like 4 Irrit seeds, but I need to at least be planting Haralander. Got the Haralander seeds I needed. Let's go. Alright, I'm going to take a short break. I'll be back. Depending on how long the break is, I might do another farming run, but I think the goal is to knock out 71 smithing with the gold that I have banked. Do some research into the blast furnace to see exactly how that works, how much money I need for it, how to set it up, how much faster it is than smithing conventionally. I might have enough. Actually, let me do a calculator before I step out for my break really quick. I have 1425 gold ore banked, mostly from Zelcano. If I want 71 smithing, I need 781 with the goldsmith gauntlets. That's actually not too bad. I can do that even without the blast furnace. I guess I got a good chunk of smithing XP from Song of the Elves. Anyway, it'd be nice to knock that out so that I only have to get a +4 boost to finish the Kandarian Diary, and then after the boost is done, I have to do some combat. So I do think that's going to spill over into the next episode, but that's okay. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a few seconds. I ended up taking a long nap, which means that it's time for another farming run. So I'm probably going to knock that out, and then my wife and I are going down to Santa Fe to get some lunch, and I'll probably come back and do another farming run. That'll be at the end of the episode. But next episode, we'll wrap up the Kandarian Hard Diary and then look for something new to do, possibly leveling combat, because we're going to need combat levels soon. Hey, and I think that's about to wrap there. I still need to steal some more seeds to prepare for some future farming runs. Next episode, we'll finish the Kandarian Hard Diary. I'll try to knock out 71 smithing. We'll try to boost to finish that. After the Kandarian Hard Diary, it's farming runs. I mean, I need to get 100 combat, so maybe we'll do some Slayer again, which would be fun. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next episode. Bye.